Hey there everyone, Extreme Tester here, and today we're going to be doing a review for the Minecraft Immersive Railroadings mod. Now, just as a little side note, I will not be showing everything in the mod, because it's got tons of trains and stuff. Like, I won't be showing you how to craft them or anything, I'll just be showing you all the basics, because this mod is absolutely huge, and it can also be just a little bit buggy. Like, as far as I know, none of the diesel trains work, and if you pile too much on some of the steam trains, they kind of glitch out and go all weird and kind of breaks your worlds. Of course, all this happened while I was testing it, so I can't guarantee that it'll happen to you, but, you know. Now, the first thing you'll want to do is you will want to get yourself the particular type of train you want. Now, we got all sorts of trains to choose from. We got all sorts, literally. Personally, my favorite would be the BR01 and the Big Boy. So we're going to be trying out those two trains today. And you need the tenders. So for the BR01, we'll need the DRG Class 01 tender. And for the Big Boy, it is called Big Boy. Right. Then what you'll need is you'll need a track and some coupling hooks. What you'll need to do is you'll just need to make a track around wherever you want it to go. Now these trains, they travel incredibly fast. Like, it takes, I'd say they can go about 2,000 blocks in 1 minute. Yeah, they can go 2,000 blocks in 1 minute. Now, what you'll need to do is, to change the types, you got all sorts. You got straights, you got crossings, you got slopes, you got turns, switches, and straights. The maximum you can length to place in one click is 100 blocks. You can't make it more than that, which is really quite a shame. Because, you know, it would be so much easier if you could, like, just click and lay down 1,000 blocks, then go another 1,000 blocks, click it down, and so on. Or it would also be really good if there was some sort of machine that laid it for you. You know. But we got all sorts of things. We got rail beds, we got rail bed fills. Not sure what that's supposed to do. We got gauges, standard, narrow, Minecraft, model, Bernal, and standard. Position fixed and pixels. Pixel locked, smooth, smooth locked, fixed. Just gonna keep it on fixed for now because I have no idea what that does. What you are gonna want to do is 100. You can place it down. And there we go. We've placed the track. Now I'm just going to make a little circle going 1,000 blocks one way, then it'll turn around, go back another 1,000 blocks, and come back. Then we're going to drive our trains around and see how they go. Okay? Also, as a little side note, if you do place it down in an incorrect place and break it, when you do break it, it does cause a little bit of lag, but that might just be like my computer or something. I don't know. Anyway, so now, when you want to make it into a curve, all you need to do is you need to click, go straight, crossing, slope, turn. And you'll want to turn it to a 90-degree turn, otherwise it will not work correctly. You know, you won't be able to place the train lines in order with themselves, and you'll want to make it so it turns the direction that you want. You want to make it so it lines up, and then, yeah, that's basically it. You go to the other end and do the exact same thing with it, till it's looped around. And there we go. We have now created a full loop-de-loop. And we are ready to place in our trains and carriages and all that sort of stuff. Now, the first train that we'll test out will be the BR01. What you'll want to do is you'll want to place it, and it'll spawn in this crazy train. And I mean, it is so detailed inside the cockpit, inside the engine room. Look at all the detail on it. You can even see, like, the oil can. Now, then you'll want to place in the tender. You'll just want to click here. And if it does not line up perfectly, you know, if it's not close enough, what you'll just have to do is, it takes a little bit, but usually you have to hit it from the top somewhere near the middle, and that will break it, but it's a little bit weird with the braking. But you want to make it so that it looks about this close, and then you want to grab a coupling hook, just to make sure that they're coupled. And yes, they are coupled. Probably want to keep that, actually. So what you'll want to do is, after that, you want to get some carriages. So we'll get a caboose. We'll get a coach, a baggage, another coach, and we will get a boxcar, and a way car. I think that's pretty good. Or and we'll also get a stock car. We'll just remove these, we can get them back later. Now, what you'll want to do is you'll want to place them along so that they, look correct, right? So you'll have placed down your coach, and that does not look right. We'll just have to, there we go, break it so that it is fixed again. So you'll want to go back and click it so that it actually does turn out okay. You'll want to make sure, yes, they are connected. You'll want to hook on a baggage cart. Make sure that they are connected. We'll put on a way car, because that looks cool. We'll make sure they're connected. We'll put on a stock car, and do the exact same thing, make sure they're connected. Then we can put on a little caboose, and make sure that it's connected. Now, we can turn it to peaceful, and turn it to day. There is a feature where if you put villagers down and grab something which is called the conductor's whistle, the villagers are supposed to hop on the train. But that is one of the bugged features of this mod, which is really, really disappointing, because it is super useful for getting, villagers from one location to another. But they kind of all go a bit haywire and glitch around inside, and you can't move inside the train, actually. So, I can't actually grab that. So, now that we got rid of all of that, we can get rid of that. We can hop on the train. And here we are. You'll notice that we can go through. We picked it up. So we can go through, and look how detailed it is. You can look at the floor, and it's got all sorts of detail, all sorts of stuff. And you can go all the way through the train, into the baggage hold, into the way car, which is sort of like, in case you didn't know, I don't know entirely myself, but I think it's like some sort of weird, like, passenger staying sort of thing. And we can, of course, go into the stock car, and then finally into the incredibly empty caboose, where we can empty the train. Now, to get the train started, you'll want to hop into the train, of course, because this train goes so fast that nothing in normal Minecraft can keep up with it. What you want to do is you'll want to turn the brake up to full. Then, you'll want to get a lot, and I mean a lot, of water. We'll just fill all this up, like that. You want to get a lot of water. Take that off. And put even more in. So look, that has basically used almost all of my full inventory, bar 2 slots. So that is a lot of water. And of course, different trains, they require different amounts of water. So it gets incredibly crazy. Like the big boy train, it requires, I think it's about at least half, it requires at least like half of that added onto it, if you get what I mean. I hope you get what I mean. Sometimes I talk no sense. Okay, so we put in water and coal, and we wait for it to burn. Now what happens is the temperature will slowly rise, as you can see in the little left-hand corner. And when it reaches 100 degrees, the pressure will start to go up. And this takes a long time, so I won't film it going up, but I will put on the timer so I can see, you know, how long it actually takes, approximately. It can be helpful while you're waiting for it to build like a train station or some sort of random thing, or, you know, just go and explore the world, build your house, collect some supplies, anything, you know, because it does take a long time. Okay, so we've reached 174 PSI out of 232, and that has taken exactly 14 minutes and 29 seconds to get up to 100 degrees and that PSI. Now, this mod, for some reason, it's lagging immensely, even though when I was preparing for this video, it was not lagging. But I guess what we can do is we can start the train. Now, to start it, what you'll need to do is on your number pad on the right of your keyboard, if you have it. If you don't, well, hard luck. What you need to do is you need to press 1, and that should bring the brake down. And to raise the throttle, you'll want to press 8 to go forward. And if you want to stop, you want to press 5, which will bring it down. Now, I'll try to show you what it looks like if I can hop out of the train. Here we go. And as you can see, it has sort of like done a sort of weird glitching out sort of thing. This mod, it does have a few little faults to it, as you can see. You know, it isn't the greatest, like, extravagant mod that you'd think it would be. Though it is a pretty cool mod when it works correctly. But, as you can see, most of the time it does not work correctly. As you are obviously noticing, probably. Right? Yeah. So when this happens, you want to just try and brake the train. There we go. Remove all your stuff. See, even the entire world is lagging right now. So, I'm probably gonna delete this mod sometime. Yeah, this world is seriously broken. But yeah, apart from all the glitches, you know, and train stoppings and stuff, it is a pretty cool mod. But, you know, I'd probably download it and keep it if, you know, whoever made the mods fixed all the bugs in it, you know. I'd probably download it, but for now, no, I won't keep it. It is way messing up my Minecraft world. But apart from that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like it. And if you really enjoyed it, make sure that you subscribe and hit the little bell to stay notified of when I will be uploading new videos. And also, if you did subscribe, make sure you leave a comment down below saying that you subscribed, and we'll see you in the next video.